I really should have pulled these cards while I was going because y'all will never believe it. So let's see what is blocking your femininity, your Venus, your attracting, your receiving energy. What's blocking that? You have Saturn here. So there's a lesson or a cycle that you're still repeating that you far have outgrown, or you need to outgrow, or you need to pay a little bit more attention to what do you need to learn from a situation, or what have you learned, and apply it. So I said, okay, so how can they attract this energy, this Venus, this feminine, this receiving energy towards them? Well, you have Jupiter. You got to think big. You're thinking small. Whenever I see Jupiter, think big, believe in luck, have more faith, take risks, take opportunities. Now, these aren't like Mars risk where you're just impulsively doing something that you feel is right. Jupiter risk is like you've planned it, you've thought about it, you've sat on it, you slept on it, but you're still scared. Okay, because Jupiter is large. Jupiter is something that we couldn't even imagine for ourselves. So that dream that you have for yourself, you need to do one small thing towards it to show that you're ready to receive more, so that way you can do more, and then you receive more, and then you do more, and then you receive more. What's going to happen after you apply these two, or you like work through this energy? You have the sun here. You're going to shine bright. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel like everything is moving in the way that it's supposed to move with the sun here. Or you're just going to feel like finally everything, look at that Libra at the bottom of the energy. And we know who rules Libra? Venus. So you're going to be more aligned to receive and get what it is that you want. But you have to take those first steps. With learning a lesson, putting yourself out there, doing something different, expanding, having, believing in, I don't want to say believing in luck because I don't really believe in luck, but I believe in faith, and I believe in you can catch a glitch. Look at that. You got the 4 of Wands here, pouring more into yourself, maybe doing some exercise, some yoga, things like that. But I feel like once you do that, man, will you be aligned with the 4 of Wands here, and not only aligned, but stable in it. Okay. You have the Tower here. This is going to uproot the foundation that you have now, but it's going to allow you to not have to look. You got the 4 of Wands, the Tower, and the 4 of Cups. So you putting yourself out there, you doing the hard work now is going to help you rebuild whatever has crashed and fell. And now you're not going to have to do so much work the next time around with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups in this deck is kind of like you're spoiled. You know, you're waiting for someone to come to you. You're showing them what you're worth and what your value is, and then someone has no choice but to meet that and to come to you and do that. I feel like it's going to renew your youth. You're going to have more energy. You're going to feel just less jaded, right? More, I don't want to say naive, but just more willing to take a risk, more willing to explore, put yourself out there with that Page of Wands again and again. 7 of Pentacles here. You don't need to worry about if this is going to pay off, if these small movements are going to pay off. They will. It's going to require you to detach and really just put yourself out there. I keep saying that, but I mean, that's just really what it needs. Look at that. I'm gonna stop right here. You got guarantee at the bottom of the deck. This is a guarantee, okay? Yes, this will happen. Let go of that anxiety, let go of that worry, whatever you need to do to make that happen, whether it's going on walks, exercising more, eating better, talking to a therapist, talking to a pastor or a spiritualist, or even just hanging out with family, being around people who care about you, moving, changing sceneries, going on day trips, whatever it is. But there's just something that you're doing too much of the same of, and it's time for you to give that up so that way you can bring in that receiving energy. I hope this helped. Happy Friday, happy Venus, happy Oshun, happy Aphrodite, all of that energy to you, okay?